Let's begin by exploring why China stands out as a global contender for leadership. While many countries aspire to lead, China has demonstrated a remarkable ability to innovate and adapt. Unlike some nations that rely heavily on foreign technology, China has developed its own versions of major tech giants: Baidu for Google, Alibaba for Amazon, and WeChat for WhatsApp. The spirit of innovation is not new. The Chinese have a long history of invention, from the four great inventions to modern advancements. While critics may point to technology transfer and reverse engineering, it's important to recognize that China now manufactures complex products faster and at a fraction of the cost. This combination of innovation and efficiency is setting China apart on the world stage. Next, let's look at China's infrastructure, which is truly unparalleled. Imagine a country where 41 out of the 50 highest bridges in the world are located, and where massive projects like a 55-kilometer sea-crossing bridge and a 19-gigawatt dam are just part of the landscape. China also boasts the largest ports in the world, with 7 out of the top 10 located in China, Taiwan, or Hong Kong. Even in challenging terrains like Gansu Province, China has built thousands of kilometers of expressways and is rapidly expanding high-speed railways. These feats of engineering are not just impressive, they lay the foundation for economic growth and national strength, allowing goods and people to move efficiently across vast distances. One of China's most remarkable achievements is its success in poverty reduction. No other country has lifted such a large portion of its population out of poverty in such a short time. From 1981 to 2015, China reduced its poverty rate from 88% to just 0.7%. This transformation is not just about numbers, it's about improving lives and creating opportunities for hundreds of millions. Economic growth in China is driven by consumption, exports, and government spending, but the real engine is the ability to redistribute wealth and increase the welfare of its citizens. By focusing on infrastructure, job creation, and social programs, China has broken the cycle of poverty for many, setting an example for the world. China's leadership model is another key factor in its rise. Unlike some leaders who come from privileged backgrounds, many Chinese officials, including President Xi Jinping, have experienced hardship and worked their way up from humble beginnings. Xi, for example, lived in a cave without basic amenities and worked to improve his village before rising to national leadership. With over 80 million officials, most of whom volunteer and are selected based on merit, China's governance system emphasizes service and accountability. This approach helps ensure that leaders are connected to the people and committed to national progress, rather than personal gain. Now, let's turn to the United States and examine some of the challenges it faces. Despite being the wealthiest nation, the U.S. struggles with issues like high healthcare costs, student debt, and income inequality. Americans spend nearly twice as much on healthcare as other countries, yet life expectancy lags behind. Student debt burdens future generations, and multinational profits are often stored overseas, benefiting only a few. These systemic issues are not about political parties, but reflect deeper problems of selfishness among the rich and powerful. While the U.S. has long been a leader in technology and innovation, these internal challenges could hinder its ability to maintain its global position. Common critique of China is its lack of Western-style democracy. However, China's system is built on the idea that the right to vote should be earned, and that representatives should truly reflect the interests of the people. Many of these representatives are ordinary citizens, farmers, shepherds, and fishermen, who volunteer to voice concerns and pass them up to the highest levels. While some may worry about free speech or political rights, it's worth considering the effectiveness of different systems. China's approach has focused on stability, development, and lifting people out of poverty, while also ensuring that leaders are accountable to the people they serve. In summary, China's rise is not about being superior to other countries, but about having progressed far enough to potentially lead the global economy by 2050. Each country has its strengths and challenges, and greatness can be found in many forms. China's achievements in innovation, infrastructure, poverty reduction, and governance provide valuable lessons for the world. As we look to the future, it's important to recognize that leadership is about more than just economic power. It's about improving lives and building a better society for all.